Get involved in an issue. That there are models. Pam Weibel, are you presenting here? Okay, if you're in the medical profession, you want to just say a capsule summary of your magnificence.
Okay, yes, this will also answer the question that you had about, excuse me, what's your name? Genevieve, okay, about how to do things in a way that that would be respectful for the climate. So basically, I was a doctor on an assembly line working in Eugene, just shooting people through in a really disrespectful way because that's what most doctors are forced to work under. And I decided to just quit and maybe go back to waitressing because I just wanted to be nice to people again. I just didn't really, my patients aren't widgets and I'm not a robot, and I didn't really like my jobs, And so I decided to have a town hall meeting in Lane County. I had 9 town hall meetings. I put the town in charge of designing their own clinic, and we opened 1 month later. So basically, I have a clinic that's designed completely by the community of people in Springfield and Eugene. I even went to Corvallis, and I got 100 pages of submitted testimony. I read it. What do they want? They want a doctor that loves them. I'm willing to do it. We open 1 month later. It's not rocket science. We've been open for 7 years, and now I've trained doctors all over the country to do the same thing. How is this respectful to the climate? Well, when patients ride their bikes to my office, they get a gift. If people ride the bus, they get a gift. If they walk, if they skateboard, I honor people for using their feet and not internal combustion engines to get to the office. I recycle their medical equipment. After I use plastic speculums, they take them home so they can examine themselves and get to know how their vagina works. And, so I do surgery. I give them the scalpel. I give them everything to use for art supplies. I don't throw anything away except for just the needles that I use to inject, right? But I have a sharps box that's only this tall, and I've been working for 7 years, and I haven't had to empty it yet. So I haven't really had any medical waste, basically, in all these years. So, and this is happening in Eugene, and it's happening all around the country. Why don't you know about it? The media doesn't report it, but I have a book coming out that'll be really fun called Goats Pap Smears, 101 medical adventures to open your heart and mind. Chicken soup for the soul.
Say your name.
And my website, I'm Pamela Weibel, Weibel like Bible, W-I-B-L-E. My website is idealmedicalcare.org. And now there's 8 doctors in Eugene who are practicing this way. When I opened my clinic, I was the only one. If you don't think there's a revolution happening, it is happening, and the epicenter is in Eugene, and unfortunately the media hasn't reported it. So I'm totally happy to have anyone in contact with me.
I said how much fun revolution is. If you're not blissed out, revolution. Okay, somebody else? I'm going to sing or recite poetry. Yeah, yes ma'am. Client. I'm not sure I ever had a client. Are clients free? In free practices, are they called clients? There's some things that are very clear that I'm a really healthy and fit old fart, okay? I'm 67. When I was 20, I thought I would be like rocking chair. That was kind of the impression in those days. Gold watch, golfing in Florida. I've exercised all my adult life, yoga, weights, aerobics, and so I'm really fit. I also have no bad thoughts. When I was 18, I decided to live and be happy, and I know that I'm never in any way oppressed by bad thoughts. And I love life, and so every day is a working day for a better world. So those were important decisions. Get really intelligent about loving, okay? Because loving was thrown in that trash heap of feelings, and it's nice as feelings. It's also where most of the troubles come from. If you're good at loving, it's an intelligence. Try to not only explore it yourself, what it means, and we'll go over that on Sunday. So really, imagine loving everybody, and then actually go out and experimenting. And what that means, how to connect. This whole thing, the blue hair, the fork earring, tried 50 earrings. The clothes. I want to make myself irresistible to start a conversation if you're standing next to me. It works in every country, you know, even if they're going, I'm there, I speak that language. You know, look strange enough so people want to talk with you. So many barriers. Okay, I know you're inquiring, or you're too stoned, or because you know, raise your hand if you love the healthcare system of the United States, but you just love our system and it's taking care of everybody. And it's really hurting people. Okay, it's really hurting people. It's on the TV. If your family has colon cancer, you need to get a colonoscopy, and the average cost in America for a colonoscopy is $3,400. There are $5,000 colonoscopies. You know, I'd pay you to look up your butt. Yeah, so, you know, we need to cover everybody. It's just, and you can use that. The nice thing about like putting your insurance money into a hospital is that those 10,000 families can get an idea. You know, we can care of every other street and do community-supported agriculture. And before you know it, we're having car-free cities because of those slides, and who knows, and if we were creatively going places, there would be probably a walkway where you would leap and it would give so much that your next leap would be 20 feet, 30 feet. Yes, ma'am. Right, I'm agreeing. I hope. Well, I mean, it's the consequences of market capitalism. I'm sorry. You know, the worst thing that ever happened in history, the cause of our extinction. Yes, sir.
Do you have chiropractors, naturopaths, or acupuncturists?
Yeah, we're gonna have all the straight ones and some awfully unusual ones. Yes, of course. I mean, it's, you know, if you actually look from above and said, what is this, an artist colony? Is it a organic farm? Is it a playground? Wait, maybe it's a hospital. Yes, sir. One piece of advice for medical students, you know, love everybody. You know, clearly, not just love everybody, check. Okay, just for fun, reach out and grab the hands of the people next to you, even if you don't know them. Just like take a chance. Nothing kinky. Just, okay. I mean, how is it, you know, what if Eugene was the first city where if you ever got near somebody, you just, can you do that one-handed? You know, ears. Well, let's press ears. Let's press ears. Okay. Yeah. That way you can still go. Yeah. How is it that we're not all cuddly all the time? But you just can't go up to somebody and know there's nothing but good going to become from it. You know that? And so, and okay, and getting back to thinking I got off track to your question, that's your MD's privilege. They come to you naked on the first date. They will answer every question that you show a sincere interest in more than they'll show anyone else in their life on the first date. And you will slow it down because you will see just how much privilege you have to go into a person's life. You know, I visited every one of my patients' homes, and I never had to be like the Dr. Adams. You know, I was a goofy, weird, intimate, playful person that invited myself to dinner. You know, invite yourself to dinner. I recommend medical students to read Arthur Kleinman's The Illness Narratives and Eric Castle's The Nature of Suffering. I'm going to now be telling them to read Pam Weibel's book and to really get interested in healthcare, and think about a doctor at all levels of society. What do you know about the education? You know, we study genitourinary, cardiovascular, respiratory systems, and we really need to study economic, social, environmental, educational, and the systems of our social life, and understand, how is anybody depressed? You only need one friend. The way you know you have a friend, you can't be depressed. Okay? It's not friend check, what's their name? It's a presence of such domination in your head, you would not dare suffer, because they're up there going, that's one opportunity for a friend. So I'd get really good at friend, you know, connecting with people, being really vulnerable, and realize you're entering a profession with a quality of intimacy and play and engagement. So everything that your patients know, if they know tango, learn tango. If they are collecting, you know, stuffed shrews, be sure to see their stuffed shrew collection. And go into their lives and fall in love with humanity. Okay, just for fun, can you look like, put your heads in each other's laps? Figure that out. Okay? Can you just, you know, we're safe here, and if you're feeling freaked out, just raise your hand. But just now, as much as you can, kind of lean on people and really just lean, okay, and lean. Sir, can you lean over on this woman in the chair? Yeah, okay. Yes, just lean, okay? No, don't unlean. Stay lean, okay? I want to talk from lean, okay? Jan Cassius has a lean and hungry look. Okay. Between now and next year, have at least 10 stories for me how you were on an elevator and you lean. You know, that you just, and you can, look, you've got a totally legal reason. You know that Dr. Patch Adams, the movie Robin Williams was in it? He said, I have an assignment, and you know what I'll win? I'll win an assignment. And if I do this, I'll win that. And I have to have 10 stars. Can I lean on you? And, you know, after 100 to 200 leans, you find yourself really lean easy. Okay, it helps. Like if I look like this, it's easier to lean than if I had short hair and a gray suit and all of that. So, you know, what is your lean ability? Okay, just for fun, lean in a completely different direction. Okay, just try another direction of lean. Yeah, lean. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your strength. I'll help you carry on, boy. It won't be long. Okay, truth serum. Who is going to try 10 leans before next country fair? Honest to God, no lying. We're putting a lien on your lean if we catch you lying about leaning. Okay. I hear the consensual leaning thing, okay? Here's what I know about, I'm a leaner. I'm a professional leaner. I know leaning. You can make yourself into a person that would never be perceived as an invading leaner. Okay? So just, you know, you start with familiarity. You can even start with excuse me, I'm doing this. I'm a second-year sociology student, and we're doing a study on leaning cultures, and there was you make up a country in South America. Americans don't know South America. And you talk about how that they need fewer psychotropic medications because, they don't call it leaning, But who said, let's call them on it. They're going to lean 10 times and not, not family reunions, not Christmases, okay? We're talking, if it's not a stranger, it's not an official lean. Okay?